Okay, I think we are live.
Doesn't say it on mine yet.
No, it's not, because it wants me to add a title when I've already added one.
There. I think we're on it.
Okay, it's streaming. So I'm just going to wait for it to buffer and do its thing. Okay, so I think we're streaming live. Hello, everyone. I'll go back in and put a title on in a minute. I don't think it's where I get bemused with Facebook. But anyway, as you know, sometimes on a Tuesday, oh no, it's on there. Brilliant. Sometimes on a Tuesday, we like to jump in here and have a little chat about our businesses and kind of, like what you can expect, or what, reasons people might or might not start a business. And I don't want this just to be about Arbonne. This is about any network marketing business out there, because there are a lot, and I can't speak for all of them, because obviously I've only ever been in one. I've only ever been in Arbonne, but I love it. And that is kind of what we wanted to talk about this evening. And the reason we want to talk about this is a wonderful lady called Carly Myers, who is at the same level as the person that basically brought me into the business, Lucy. She's a national vice president with Arbonne, and she has had a lovely piece written about her in Yahoo, about her being one of the top female CEOs to watch, up and coming kind of thing. And it was just really nice, wasn't it, Amy, to see something positive?
It makes a big change considering the things that have been going around lately.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice to see something much more positive and empowering to read, really.
Yeah, and especially about women as well, because I'm not just talking about MLM, about network marketing, but also about a woman who has found success in what she's done. And let's just talk for a minute about why Carly is where she is, and why perhaps these people that start businesses, whether it's Arbonne, whether it's FM World, whether there's a million different ones out there, maybe not a million, but quite a few, why there are the people that don't succeed and why there are the people that are. So give me your take on that, Amy. What would you say? And also, everyone's idea of success is different, so depends what you want from it. But what would you say?
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, like you say, everyone's different, so success is going to look different for everyone. But I think what I've sort of come to realize since I started getting into MLMs and things, since I started working with you with Arbonne, is that basically it just comes down to sticking it out. It's a numbers game at the end of the day. And I think, if you're going to just, it's so easily done. Like, we all live in quite a bit of fear, actually, in our heads. We don't realize we're doing it, but we do. And quite often those things will hold us back, and we'll not do the things that we need to do because of them, and therefore we won't get what we're expecting to get, and then we give up.
And we talk ourselves out of it, really, don't we?
Yeah, exactly. If you don't see the results turn up immediately, you sort of think to yourself, well, this doesn't work for me. And a lot of people, 99% of people at that point just throw the towel in.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's a very valid point. And I think as well, the thing is with it is we are used to having a job where we turn up for 8 hours and we get paid immediately, or we get paid per month, or we get paid per week. And with network marketing, and some of the biggest business people in the world, people like Richard Branson, people like Bill, I nearly said Bill Bryson. I meant the Microsoft guy, and I forgot his name.
For some reason it was Bill Clinton in my head.
Oh my gosh,
which isn't
brilliant.
Right either. But
we all know the Bill we're talking about. Have actually said, like, network marketing is a business that they kind of not wish, but would have got involved in earlier had they known about it. And I think that this is the thing, is that it's a different type of business model to what we're used to. And, nothing is perfect in life. There's nothing. I'm going to sort of give it an example of, if you're trying to get healthy, like for the first few weeks, you're trying to lose weight, get healthy, get better skin, whatever it is you're doing it for, you're not going to see much happening. So it's quite common for people just to go, oh, sod it, I'll have a beer, I can't be bothered, or I'll eat that donut, I can't be bothered, or whatever, because they're not seeing it. And that's kind of what happens. And that is one way to look at it. And the other thing that I'm going to add to what Amy said is, I think when people get into network marketing initially, it is for ourselves, 100%. I know I did. And, I got into it because I wanted to make some extra money, and I knew there was more. I didn't know what it was, but I knew there was more to life than what I had. And I saw this as a vehicle to get it because of the personal development and the team and the people that I was around made me feel uplifted. And I didn't have that in my friendship circles at the time. I had great friends, but I didn't have anyone who was rooting for me, who was pushing for me, who was helping me. And I think that's the difference. And when we get in initially, it's like we're here, it's like I want to earn some extra money, and if I get better skin out of it, or if I get some more confidence out of it, then great. But then as we get further in, we realize that we've got to help other people in order for us to get where we want to be, wherever that is. And I think if you're in this business and you're not helping people and you keep it about you, you're going to stay there along the bottom of the screen. If you make it about other people and you take the pressure off yourself and you just make it about enjoying things, becoming more confident, learning new skills, that's what happens. Because as your vibration increases and as you enjoy life more, people are more attracted to what you're doing and they're going to be more curious about it. It's a natural thing, and it's no different to your friend joining the gym, and after 2 months you see her for a coffee and you say, my God, you look amazing, your skin looks great, you've lost weight, you look happy, you look healthy, I want to join the gym you're at. And that's kind of what we do, isn't it, really?
Exactly.
You know,
yeah, essentially.
And at the moment it's free. Just dropping that in there with a qualifying order, just free. But let's go back to you and your story. So I just want to say, for a start, talking to you now, oh my God, you know, completely different when we both started this business. You know, like when I was the same when I started, and I get this a lot, oh, I can do what you do because I can talk the way you do on, you know, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, oh God, you need to rewind and see what I was like 2 years ago nearly. And it's the same for you. You know, your confidence, your sense of purpose, what you want from life, all of these things have become more sort of obvious for you. So what would you say you would want out of this from what we're doing? What is your kind of like vision? Tell us about your vision, your personal.
Sure. So I mean, like you say, me nearly a year ago now, to me now is just worlds apart, completely different person.
Literally.
And it's not just like confidence wise either, it's my mindset. Like I'm much more able to handle things, stressful situations, stuff like that, which has been super important and helpful, really helpful with everything that's been going on.
It's playing that adulting game, it's lifing and getting on with it. That's it.
Exactly 100%. But yeah, like, and I think, like you said, again, another big thing why people don't succeed in whatever way they want to with these sorts of businesses, they don't have the vision for the future and what it could be. And for me, like, I don't know why, but I just saw that vision pretty much immediately, that like the possibilities that were there with this opportunity just sort of blew my mind, to be honest. And you know, I mean, people that know me on here and in past videos and things, I do suffer with a number of chronic illnesses, which have, you know, presented some challenges in terms of work and things like that.
I love the way you've put that. Presented some challenges.
Yeah,
beautifully
presented challenges. So yeah, it's presented some challenges for me. And you know, I sort of felt like I was just existing, really, not living, not having any purpose. I was getting up to go to work and pay the bills and struggling to do that, and then not being able to do much else around that because it was taking all my energy, just to do my job. So you know, when I heard about the opportunity with Arbonne, I was just sort of like, actually, wait a minute, that there is a way that I could still have all the things that I wanted and dreamed for, like having a big house with lots of land for the dogs to run around in. And, you know, I mean, and a big thing for me is having a family in the future. And the fact that with this sort of business, will be able to work from home and be here for my children. It is just invaluable to me, really, just the thought that is possible with this. You know, I'd like to be able to donate to animal charities every month, and you know, just there's so many things that I would love to do to help other people. you know, I've for a number of years been into sort of witchcraft and crystals and tarot cards and things like that, and you know, the skills and the development that I've gained from this business have enabled me to start pursuing that as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, and I guess, say, you know, 2 years or so down the line, my vision for my life now is very different to the one it was this time last year, where I wasn't sure what I was going to be doing. Now I know that, you know, the future is bright, and I'm looking forward to being a mum that can work from home and spend all the time that I want to with my children.
Lovely.
Being here for the dogs, being able to be with the dogs all the time, you know, being able to take some of the responsibility off my husband, because it's been quite difficult, like the first few years of our married life together. He's had to support me massively because of all my health issues, and, you know, giving something back to him, being able to give things back to my family who have supported me over the years and done things for me. Like, just for me, it's not what it's going to give to me necessarily, but what it's going to allow me to give to other people.
Yeah, you've really got a hold of the bigger picture, haven't you? That's the thing.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that is what makes me know that you'll just be like me. You'll just be doing it. It will just take as long as it takes to get where you want to go, and that's
Exactly.
it. I know people say, oh, it's, you know, it's not the destination, it's the journey and whatever, but you do have to go through certain things to get where you need to go, and I think that is a fair point. And I'm just so proud of you. I know that you will smash your goals, and it doesn't matter whether it takes you another year, another 10 years. It doesn't matter. You'll get there because you know how important they are to you. And that brings us full circle back round to why people succeed in this business and why people don't, because they have that vision and they match that with the tenacity and the motivation to do the little tiny things that need to be done every day. And there's not a ton of them, you know, like even people at the top of the business will say to you, they still put about the same time into the daily things that they have to do to run their business, which most people can fit in around another job, around a university, or around a college, or around their children or their other responsibilities. Pretty much everyone can fit it around, you know, what they're doing. So all I want to say is to anyone out there watching this, because I'm planning to share it on some other platforms as well, is, you know, if you have been put off by press, by other people about multi-level marketing and about network marketing, educate yourself first. There's plenty of places you can go where you can read about the success stories. You know, like you're gonna how many people do you know who wanted to get fit and joined the gym in January? Okay, that's a bad example. How many people a couple of years ago joined the gym in January, and by February they weren't going back? And what did they do? Slag the gym off? Did they slag the gym off? That gym doesn't work. That gym never worked for me. No, they didn't, because they knew they didn't get off their asses and give it a crack. Now, if they'd have just gone and done 3 workouts a week, maybe, you know, and that is the thing with what we are saying here, is that there will be people that don't make a success of this, and they will be bitter and they will be pissed off. And I'm not saying it's perfect, but it is worth a try. If you are like me and Amy were, or Amy and I were, and knew there was something more, we wanted, we couldn't quite put a finger on it, but we knew there's something more. And there's lots of other lovely ladies in this team that I'm sure will be happy to come on and share their stories as well about this. So more than happy to do that in the future. And yeah, reach out to either Amy or myself, or whoever added you to this group, or whoever has sent you this link, or, you know, like whoever you can connect with about this business. I urge you to find out first, and if it's not for you, no worries. But at least you'll know, and at least you'll know that there's something else you're destined to do in life, because it might not be this. But anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Have you anything to add, Amy, that I may have missed?
No, I don't think so. I think we've covered it all there very well.
I think we did, and your story was beautiful, and it gives me chills just thinking about it. Oh, so happy for you. Anyway, bye for now, guys. Thanks for watching, and any questions, just reach out and give us a shout. Much love. Bye for now. Bye.